Today, we're going to talk about verticality. And verticality is pretty simple. It's the ups and the downs. So, first, we're going to talk about the ability for things to climb walls and ladders. Sometimes there are ladders that have, like, walls behind them, and those ones work a bit differently because the projectile can climb the wall instead of the ladder. But some things can directly climb ladders, and we're going to show those off. So we have a little test dummy down there again. Let's start off with... let's start with consumables instead, because we have those right now. Let's just do that first. Okay. So for consumables, nothing climbs ladders. Nothing. None of them climb ladders. Except the Fire Sprite Stone technically climbs ladders. Very quickly, too. The reason it's not on the climb ladders list is because it's also on the verticality, the falls down and keeps going list. So it's a both. So the other thing we're talking about is the ability to go down cliffs and elevators. So elevators work a lot differently. We'll get back to those later. So yeah, the Fire Sprite Stone, it goes up ladders. It really goes up ladders. Let me demonstrate that this is actually going to do damage. Okay, that did not do damage. Disappointing. Oh, it didn't go up high enough that time. Huh. Well, this is why we test things. Does it just not do damage? Is it just a visual effect? Wow. Wow, so that sucks. So this, it only goes down. It just looks like it goes up. What if I was on the other side? Nope. Well, that's why we test things. We still have a number of things that actually go down properly. So, I guess the Fire Sprite Stone goes down still, as we saw. But what else does that? Well, Gravity Stone Fan. Gravity Stone Fan goes down. Now, if you do it this way, though, it still works. And in fact, it kind of goes even farther. Pretty cool. We got the Gravity Stone chunks. The chunks go farther. Or, well, they don't go farther. They go down. They'll go far down, too. We'll get back to that. Surging Frenzied Flame. Of course, this will go down. So the Surging Frenzy Flame, you throw it out like a warming stone. Okay, it fell through the holes in the ground. That's funny. It's just falling straight through the ground. That's not supposed to happen. There we go. Of course, it's still not all that great. There we go. We got one hit. Because you can't really direct it towards something. The Call of Tibia works in much the same way. You throw it, it spawns, and then it just starts hitting stuff. Probably throw it pretty far, too. Yep. You can throw out a Frenzy Flamestone, just like we did with the other one. You can throw out a Frenzy Flamestone. I've actually done this in a video before. Cuckoo Glintstone. The Cuckoo Glintstone will work much the same, because you throw it. You throw it super far. It'll still work. And it goes real far. And of course, pots. Pots will work too. You can throw them super far. all pots. So even the hefty pots. Even the small pots. We just don't have any. But they definitely would work. So the Ancestral Infant Head also goes down. Not a whole lot. Not very well. As you can see, the ones on the left side didn't make it. But it does indeed go down. It's pretty neat. Watching it float down, it's fun. Okay. So first we have, for Ashes of War, Carrion Sovereignty, but I believe it has to be fully charged in order to get this effect. We'll go up ladder, because it causes a giant splash. However, it seems as though it might be the same as with the Fire Sprite Stone, where it only goes up, doesn't actually do damage. It might just be the sword hitting. No, the splash does damage. Okay, so that's cool. Next up we have Hoarfrost Stomp. Hoarfrost Stomp will go up ladders, not as much as Karen's Sovereignty, apparently. Does it do damage, though? It doesn't seem to actually do damage. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Taker's Flame. That one works. That one definitely works. Okay. Very disappointing that Hoarfrost Stomp doesn't work. That's really weird. I guess it's because it's a ground-based sort of thing. Like if you were at the bottom, of course that's gonna do that. But like right here? Nope. I guess because you can jump over it. The things you could jump over, it's not gonna work. Okay. So, for Ashes of War, going downwards, Lightning Slash actually goes down. With the lightning, anyway. And you're probably gonna fall off if you do this. But, it does go down. It does actually go down. Next up is probably one of the best Ashes of War to do this with. Waves of Darkness. Darkness will go all the way down. Very nice. Very easy to do. Next we have Eruption. Eruption actually spawns the lava underneath you if you do it properly. Learning the spacing for all of these is going to be hard. So, it'll actually spawn the lava down there. And bump into it. Not amazing, but it does what it does. It does the thing we're testing. We've got the Ice Lightning Sword of the Dragon Scale Katana. Of course, that's going to work the same way that Lightning Slash does. We need to be a lot closer to show that it will actually hit them, though. There you go. Okay. So, Radon Swords of the Lord variety have Promised Consort. It spawns these laser beams. The laser beams go down. Didn't do a whole lot, but they did do the thing. The Magma Blade. It causes magma, so it's going to work much the same way the other one does. Much the same way that Eruption did. It might have to be the whole spin. I know I tested this before. It's really just not worth it. Yeah, there, a tiny glob fell down. Does it actually do damage, though? Didn't seem like it did. Oh, it does. Just a very tiny bit. So yeah, I don't really think those are all that great. But Waves of Darkness definitely is. The Cranial Vessel headstand? Is it a headstand? Oh, candle stand. Okay. I'm like, wait, that doesn't sound right. The fire will actually go down. Bop. Okay. The Gazing Finger. We need more int for this. For the Kotower's resentment. Or is it the Cow Towers? I don't know. Will definitely spawn downwards. But apparently not in front of you. Has to be farther away, okay. Let's see. Yep, that works. Cool. Sea of Magma. Much like the other ones that spawn magma, it will spawn magma. In a much larger quantity. Way easier to actually hit with. Unfortunately, when you run out of FP or stamina, it will do the final follow-up, which will possibly cause you to fall off. So, interesting. Not amazing. We have the Grafted Dragon. The Grafted Dragon's Bear Witness works like the cranial vessel candle stand. It'll spawn stuff down. The difference is it also causes tiny fires everywhere. And then those tiny fires also hurt. Yay! That's pretty good. So first we have Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is the projectile that spawns on top of people. Doesn't work when they're super close to you, I don't think. Or it seems. But you can basically spawn it on top of people, so that means that no matter where they are, it'll spawn it where they are. Let's actually test that, though. But first, actually, let's make sure all of these go down, and then we'll do up. Okay. The Ghost Flame Call. Ghost Flame Call, of course, has that follow-up that leaves a trail. Does it actually go down, though? I kind of assumed it did. Oh yeah, it does. Man, it sucks, though. It's not even doing that much frost buildup. Divine Beast Frost Stomp. Of course this is gonna work. Not quite as well as I was hoping, but it did work. There we go. Then we have Ghost Flame Ignition. Works exactly like Ghost Flame Call, so of course it's gonna do the exact same thing, but better. We're already frosted, though, so we don't get to see how much frost that's gonna do. Horn Calling. Another one of those spawns on top of the target. And Roseus's Summons, which is another spawn on top of the target. I think there was something in the way. I tried to stop it from making me fall off the cliff. Does it have the verticality issue? I kind of assumed this one would work. It might have the verticality issue. Yeah, I don't think it works, actually. Yeah, it's not working. It doesn't actually go to them. I think it spawns in front of me, actually. Like, it doesn't spawn on the target, it spawns in front of me, where I'm gonna land. Okay, so that doesn't work. Tibia's Summons technically works, but it has a verticality issue, where it won't actually go up or down. It just spawns in a straight line from you. And I'm guessing that's because of the way the axe works, but yeah, the Roseus's axe doesn't actually work. Disappointing. The Flowerstone Gavel. Flowerstone Gavel spawns a lightning bolt on the target. Does it actually go down? There we go. Kinda gotta have line of sight. The floor was in the way. Okay. Regal Beast Claw, actually really cool. Okay. I guess you have to get it over the ledge. Yep. Which is dangerous, so... It did work, though. Falling Star Beast Jaw, we need more int for it. So, spawns on the target. Of course, that's gonna work. Spear Call Ritual, we're gonna need Dex for that. Spawns on the target. They nerfed it. Very happy. Blood Fiend's Blood Boon. Requires Arcane for that. Spawns on the target. Very interesting. Or does it? I haven't actually messed with this that much. Let's see. Oh, it's above. It's too low. Maybe if we get on... like, over here. Oh. Huh. It's too high. Wow, it does try to spawn on the target, but it's too high. That's so weird. Maybe I can go over here? Because it seems to be like right here. Yeah, there we go. Huh. So it actually needs like a decent amount of range to work. But it worked! It did like nothing though. It is unupgraded, but still. Okay, now we get to test all of these again, but for up. Okay, so now we're gonna test the ones we just did, but for going upward. So Thunderbolt works, but only while you have lock on. It doesn't really do it if you don't have lock on. And even then they have to be close to the ledge. But it does work. Divine Beast Frost Stomp, it's not gonna go that high, but it is gonna go up the ladder. We saw that earlier, I believe. Let's see if it actually does. Because Hoarfrost Stomp did not do damage, so... Okay, it didn't go high enough. Yeah, that didn't do damage. Wow, that's disappointing. Yep, that is not doing damage. I guess it's the same idea. They have to be close to the ground. Okay, so before, it didn't do damage when they were just on the ladder. Yep. Well, I guess it's because you can jump it, like I said before with Hoarfrost Stomp. The Divine Beast Frost Stomp does not work the way that I thought it does. But it does go down, and Hoarfrost Stomp does not actually go down. The Divine Beast Frost Stomp's still better. Okay, Ghost Flame Call. Try this out. Goes up the ladder, yeah, that hit him. Haha, cool. So that one actually works, which is cool. Which means this will also work. Because of course it will. Of course we need the FP. It didn't go up high enough. It should work though. The other one did. It's the exact same thing but better. Yeah, it hits you while you're on a ladder. Let's make sure that it hits up the platform too. Yeah, it does. It made it just enough up there. Okay, Ghost Flame Ignition might not go quite as far as Ghost Flame Call. Okay, Horn Calling, which should work like Thunderbolt, spawn directly on top of them. Oh, it has verticality issue. Or maybe the ladder's in the way? Oh, yeah, it was just the ladder in the way. Okay. Roseus's Summons, just to make sure. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Maybe if we're underneath. No, that's not gonna work. They do go up a little bit, which is interesting, but not very much. Not enough. Needs to go way higher. Yeah, it's not gonna cut it. Okay. So for Flower Dragon Bolt on Floris's Gavel, the Flower Stone Gavel, it targets, so yep, real easy. You target them, you can hit them with the bolt. It may be that if they're a bit further back, oops. If we have the lock on and they're a bit too far away, yeah, it works exactly like Thunderbolt. So Regal Beast Claw actually goes up the ladder. Not a whole lot. You can't hit someone who's like on a platform like this, but let's see if you can hit them while they're on the ladder. Yeah, that does damage. Next up we have this. Yep, that works. It should work exactly like Thunderbolt, so if we're a little bit too far away... Okay, we lost lock on there. If they're a bit too far... Okay. But that's because it's a bigger projectile. Not because we lost lock on or anything, it's just because the projectile is large enough. We're at AFP. Okay. But yeah, that's cool. Death Ritual Poker. Spear. Death Ritual Spear. Should be the same, as long as we have lock on, we can get it up there. But let's try without it real quick. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So as long as we have lock on... Yep, there we go. But it goes a little wonky when they're close to the ledge. Blood Fiend's Blood Boon. Let's see how this works. Go up better than down. No, oh, the second one landed. Weird. Yeah, that first one isn't working. It's spawning below. It's like searching for target, and then the second one's like, oh, they're right here. Oh, that one didn't work. I don't know what to say. It spawns it underneath. Is the ladder in the way? There's like some weird sweet spot with this thing. Yeah, see? Like a couple of those landed. You just need to get farther away if it's not landing. Huh. Up next, immediately, we have Consumables. I mean, not Consumables. We already did Consumables. We have Sorceries, of which the test dummy is an int build. So first, we have Cannon of Haima. So of course, Cannon of Haima, you blast it down. It goes real far. It works real well. For things that go downwards, Founding Rain of Stars. How exactly does this work? Oh, it just spawns it on top of you. Ow, that actually is hurting. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, this should be it. Yeah, there we go. So you do have to run off the ledge. Okay. I think that's as close as we're gonna get. You kind of have to run off the ledge. So you're going to fall if you do that. You can actually get that to fall off the ledge. It's just, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall with it, okay. We've got Roiling Magma. Roiling Magma actually goes pretty far down there. And then it spawns magma everywhere. I don't think it goes too far. Like a limit to how far it goes, yeah. Gelmir's Fury. Use lava everywhere. Touch the lava. Oh my god, that hurt. Blades of Stone. Yeah, that's gonna, Yeah, Blades of Stone. Just not lock onto myself with that right now. Oh, it's because we have double Source Seal, of course. Right. Let's not have double Source Seal. Fleeting Microcosm. Of course, Fleeting Microcosm's gonna work. One of those lock-on spawns on top of you. Blood Boon. No, not Blood Boon. It's called Briars of Punishment. Actually goes super far. Here, let me show you. I have a video on this already, but this goes super far. And it will go down very far down. And of course, now we have Impenetrable Thorns, which is the same thing, but now there's 3 of them. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know what the idea was for Impenetrable Thorns, but I guess it's alright. Like, you can jump over it. Here, watch, you can jump over it. Okay, that one didn't aim at me. It looked like it was, but it didn't. Okay, I jumped too early. There you go. You can jump over it. Don't worry about it. Easy peasy. The first one is Massive Putrescence. I threw it too far behind. Massive Putrescence spawns this fire underneath you. It should work the same way as Cannon of Haima. So it'll actually reach all the way over here. Yep. Vortex of Putrescence is up next. Weird thing about this one, I don't think it actually will make it all the way down. Yeah. It doesn't go down quite as far, but it will still have the fire travel downwards from like the spawn up top. The ones that hit from up there will hit down here. Man, that hurt. Ow. Ambush Shard. Ambush Shard is amazing. As long as you have lock on, it will go after the target. From a certain range. Like from here, okay, that's still reaching. You see we're over here? We still have lock on. It doesn't reach. But if you have the arrow's reach talisman on, now it does. Now it reaches as long as you have lock on. Now I want to test something real quick. The Soaring Sting talisman actually has the same effect as the arrow's reach talisman, but I'm pretty sure it's not quite as powerful. So it should be as long as we can get lock on. Yeah, so the Soaring Sting talisman isn't quite as good as the arrow's reach, but the arrow's reach allows us to do this. The limits of the lock-on range. So the Soaring Sting is not quite as good, because it is not working. Let's see how close you have to be, though. Oh, you don't have to be too close, actually. So right here, it's not going to work yet. It's not too much of a difference, but still that tiny difference could mean your life. Next up is Incantations. Let's start off with the 3, technically, that can go upwards. The first one is Lanceo's Glaive. Actually causes this shockwave that will travel up. But let's see if it will actually work on the ladder. Because a lot of the time, these haven't been working. Okay, that did damage. There you go. Okay, so Lanceo's Glaive, that's one. Beast Claw. Beast Claw can also go up. Really far, too. Compared to other things, anyway. Does it do damage, though? No, it doesn't. Must be because of the same reason the other ones don't. You can jump over it. Oh, hey! It's a little bit taller, though. You can hit them if they're, like, at the bottom. Yeah, but other than that, no. No, it don't work. Interesting. And then all the other ones would be any Dragon Breath. Because Dragon Breath, it kind of just does not care. Okay, we're gonna need a bit more FP for that. We can't jump, we're overloaded. Because Dragon Breath can kind of just go around corners and explode everything. Yeah, Dragon Breath just doesn't care. Next up, we switch places. So naturally, Ancient Dragon's Lightning Spear can go down. Throw it off the ledge, it goes down, it hurts. So, of course, Fortisax's Lightning Spear is also going to be able to go down, using the same idea. And then Frozen Lightning Spear also, using the same idea, will be able to go down. Lightning Spears are just so nice to have, you know. These ones that just work. They're really effective at going down. So Lightning Strike goes down. Boop. Flame of the Fell God goes down, but not the actual projectile. Like, it'll try. It'll float over there. Ah! But the fire that spawns from it will actually go down. Like, even if it explodes in the air, like, way up in the sky. It still spawns that fire on the ground. It's cool. Rain of Fire. We're gonna need some help casting this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so those don't stack. Okay, so Rain of Fire will actually curve a little bit when you have elevation. Like, the higher up you go with Rain of Fire, the better. We might not get a chance to see it happen if I don't hurry up. Okay. Because it spawns the clouds... Oh, never mind. Yeah. Rain of Fire likes it when you're higher up. It'll actually arc towards people better. And Blood Boon. Because Blood Boon you can kind of just eat. And then there's fire down there. See? Okay. But the angle's weird. You kind of gotta... I can't aim it at them. There's like a dead zone right there. Also, Lancio's Glaive should be able to go down. I'm not sure about that. I think I put it here specifically because it can't. Yeah. No, it doesn't. So yeah, Blood Boon. This is annoying. This should have worked way... There we go. Blood Boon. Die, test dummy, die. Next, we have things that can go up and down. So first, let's show off their ability to go up. As you can see, we are now on this ladder. Hone Bolt, of course, should work exactly like Thunderbolt. If you are locked on, it will hit them. Now, Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike, however, it kind of just sprays an area. Let's see if it will reach up high enough. So clearly it will hit them while they're on the ladder. It did 640 damage. Very nice. I'm a little worried for how strong this actually is. Okay, it didn't actually go up there. Yeah, it went up there. Huh. Okay, so it only looks like it goes up. It does go up to the ladder, though. Let me do a full charge just to make sure. Yeah, no, that's not actually hitting. It's going up here, it's just not actually doing damage. Maybe if I was closer? Probably not, but... It's weird, because like, it looks like it's going up, but it's not really. Yeah. Oh well. It kind of works. Not as well as I thought it did. Garank's Beast Claw actually looks like it goes up, the same way that Beast Claw does. So, there's a good chance that the same way that Beast Claw does, it doesn't actually hit them while they're on the ladder. No, that definitely hit. Okay. Garank's Beast Claw a bit stronger then. We're just gonna do this because why not? Okay, so the Flame of Frenzy, if you have lock on, this thing will go after stuff. Yeah. The Flame of Frenzy is great. So, naturally, Unendurable Frenzy is just the same thing but better. To an extent. Like, it's not better, because, like, you get locked in the animation. But you can move around. But yeah. That's gonna hurt. And we've got Spira, which we do not have enough faith for. There we go. Okay, so Spira. Should work as long as I have lock on. Yep. How about if I moved away while locked on? Nope. Okay, so there has to be nothing in the way. Works like Hone Bolt and all that. As long as you have lock on, it will hit. Okay, so next, let's show off their ability to go down. So because we have the buff for it right now, let's show off Spira. Spira goes down. Should work the same way as Hone Bolt, so there was the floor in the way. Okay, it's not working. Why not? Are we too close? Yeah. Okay, so it has a weird hitbox when it's going down. Hone Bolt, of course Hone Bolt works because it's Thunderbolt. Again, Thunderbolt. Okay, so Spira and Thunderbolt, you kind of have to be farther away, I think. But that is cool that we get to see that they work the same way. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't go down as easily. It's Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike, yeah, this is gonna work. This works for sure. Now, it missed, but it worked. This is why you charge it. Okay, it seems to be a little erratic. You know what? Let's just kill them. Please don't. No. Ah! Yeah, that hurts. The full charge goes much farther. It hits more times, so it's more likely to actually hit things. Gurank's Beast Claw goes down. If you spawn it properly. Right? No, it goes down. It's just weird. Yeah, there we go. And the Flame of Frenzy, of course. If we were closer, it will go down. So, I think they're... Yeah, there we go. A little bit too far away. Unendurable Frenzy, same thing. Might not have as much of a downwards range, though. Oh, there we go. And I showed you Spira already, so that's it. Of course, stuff like Placidusax Ruin, Lightning Spears, any sort of projectile like Comet, Giant's Flame, Take Thee, those are projectiles. Projectiles I didn't want to put on here because there's so many. Of course they work. They're a projectile, they travel a set distance. The only reason I have Hone Bolt and stuff on here is because they have a little bit of nuance to them. Like, yes, you can make them go off the cliff. You can free aim them just fine, they'll go over there. But if you're locked on, you can actually hit people. So that's the idea. So, next up, we're gonna do... I wanted to show off the Extreme. But first I need to test it. So this is gonna be part 1 of this video. Okay, bye-bye.